College Football. I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Hawkeyes offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this.
There he goes! Still on his feet. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. On the move, it's Moulton. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those ranks. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. From that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So Oklahoma State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
And the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Off-play action on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Spits it out to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Brock. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. to throw on first down. Going deep. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll try to get outside. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. Just don't see much of it anymore.
And the Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Snagged out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man down the middle.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route...
After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Back to pass. Looking left. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Flores. He's moving out of the pocket. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Hunt is in the air. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room. He'll get it to... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. The spin, still on his feet. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air, it's Flores. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. First down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going right and going deep. Snags it inside the 20. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. He gets the pick, but not. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fakes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Ford. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brock. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Flores. Throws to the back. With the catch, it's Brock. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Fitzpatrick. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. First down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drop. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it.
Going for the big play. He's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Offense in a split backfield. Looking for room. It's Brock. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Makes the catch. It's Lloyd.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Brock. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. He'll heave it deep. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Bust through behind his pad. Good gain on the return in this defense. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. The Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Rushes on him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. They take the lead just over a minute to go, and now, guys, the challenge, try to stay on top. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to pass, it's Flores. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation, it's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
That's caught. It's Brock. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Offense changing the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buying some time. the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Here's a throw downfield late.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably